How we use copywriting to write ads that spend 6 figures. Today we'll be showing you how we wrote the ad script for this particular video right here that literally spent over $181,000 for this particular client. Now, this is an example of the script that we'll be writing today. Basically the script that we send off to our video editing team or content creators to actually film and then go ahead and send that off, to the actual final upload to the ads manager. So we'll be going over exactly step by step of how exactly we write these types of scripts. And the big question that some of you guys might have is, what is copywriting? Well, if you're new here or just discovered Facebook ads and everything, copywriting is selling over text. So like a regular sales conversation me and you may be having, this is just through words. That's the only difference here. And it's responsible for literally all our winning ads. We've done over $100 million in online revenue for our clients with Facebook ads. And literally all of our winning ads have been due to our ads we've written with these copywriting principles. Now, again, just showing you some more examples here, some winning ads we found for other accounts, even in the lead gen space, it's worked well. It's a more of a fundamental consumer psychology that works for literally any industry. And you'll see hundreds of pieces of copywriting daily, and you likely didn't even know it because the best copywriting doesn't even look like an ad. So again, copywriting is everywhere. It's the scripts for ads, videos, and photos. Even like a regular static ad, we still have to leverage copywriting for like the hook on it, what goes in that image, all those good things. Your Facebook body copy, your Facebook headlines, your landing pages, your advertorials, organic content, TV commercials, billboards, newspapers, magazines, even like what influencers say, content creators say, like literally copywriting is everywhere. I had to use copywriting to determine the hook and the intro for this particular video right here. So it's more of a fundamental skill set that you'll be developing here. And the whole goal of copywriting is to get a prospect to take an action. So your prospect is here. We need them here to take a particular action. So what we do is we leverage copywriting to do that. Now, again, here's some examples of different actions you may leverage copywriting for. The copywriting to open an email, for example, the subject line, to click on a YouTube video, the title and thumbnail we choose, to watch a Facebook ad, to click from a Facebook ad to your website, to read your landing page, to add your product to our cart. Any of these key actions we need them to do to move them closer to the sale. That is different things we've leveraged copywriting for. And the way copywriting does this is connecting with customers based off where they are at, then taking them through a mental journey to where we need them to be, to take their desired action that we want them to take. Now, step number 1 with copywriting is research. This is the most important thing that you need to understand today. Your ability to understand your audience will directly affect the number of winning ads you'll be able to write. This is why 80% of our time we'll spend just on research. If I work 100 hours in a week running ads for clients, 80 hours is on research. Now, start off with some easy things for research. It's just going on TikTok. Here, I just went on TikTok and searched fat loss. If I'm in the fat loss niche, I'll go and search fat loss. And I want to understand the different types of people that people are responding to. I want to see the comments on the TikToks. I want to see the hooks. I want to see all those good things right there. I want to see what products, what supplements people are using, all of it. Same thing on YouTube. I'm gonna go on YouTube and search the same thing. I may even search questions that are related specifically to someone who's in that, hey, I'm trying to lose weight. So I may search something like, how do I lose weight? Should I take a fat burner, for example? Now, next thing is the comments. As mentioned, on YouTube and TikTok, the comments are some of my favorite places for inspiration to better understand my customers. Because in the comment section, people are hidden by a username. So some stuff will be kind of like not useful at all. But some stuff will also be very useful of people being vulnerable and talking about their current situations and stuff. Now, the next thing, foreplay.co. You can also just literally go look at your competitors' Facebook ad libraries. That's another way. I'm just spoiled with foreplay.co because it's easier. Just go search up the niche and then see a bunch of ads for that particular niche right there. But I want to look at the ads. I want to look at the ads people are running in this particular niche, what type of hooks they're using, what type of people they're leveraging, what some of the desires, the problems, like all of those good things I want to know. Amazon, another really good place. Same thing, the products and the reviews, website reviews for like you. And then also website reviews for your competitors. And then lastly, the Facebook comments on your ads. Those can also be really powerful as well. We found a lot of winning headlines or hooks from these particular ads right here. Now, while you're doing research, you want to write down, what do people want? Like, what do people desire? What do they want? What have they tried and failed with? So if they've tried other products and failed, that's losing weight. What are those products, services, solutions, all those things? What do people hate about competitor products? Maybe if it's a diet peel, they hate it because it makes them feel bloated, for example. Next thing is, how does our product solve what they hate about competitors? So for example, if all your competitors are selling diet peels as well, and you're selling diet peels, well then guess what? If they hate those because it makes them bloated and your product doesn't make them bloated, then we want to call it out. First diet peel that doesn't make them feel bloated. If you do not have a clear advantage, then guess what? You do not have a winning product. You need to go fix your shit before you come back to Facebook ads. Now, what do people struggle with daily? If they're trying to lose weight, what's the struggles of weight loss on a daily basis? Next thing, who are my customers? What do they do on a daily basis? What's their interests? What's their hobbies? What is their status in life? What's their interests? What type of things are they into? What are their hobbies? They go to the gym. Do they go play sports? Do they go in a knitting club at the end of the day? What are their hobbies? What is their status? Are they married, wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, executive for a business? Do they have any status in their life right now? And status does not necessarily mean money. It literally can be like wife is a status, for example, or husband is a status. How does my product help them get what they want? So if they want to lose weight, how does my product help them lose weight? Hooks I see that catch my attention. So again, as I'm going through my research, I'm writing down any hooks that grab my attention. Any ad ideas I get while doing research, I'm writing all those down. Any possible objections to the niche or product. So like, for example, if people don't want to lose weight because they think that if they lose weight, then or if they have to lose weight, or no, like I'll give you a great example real quick. Girls, who should do weight training and then they don't want to do it because they think they're going to get bulky or something like that. Any negative beliefs you may need to handle. So like, for example, people who refuse to take a course because they think all courses are scam and people are just out there to take their money. That's another example right there. Now, again, research is extremely important. We'll do this weekly. So many people make the mistake, even me. I remember the first time someone introduced research to me, I went research one day and I thought I was ready for the rest of my life for this particular product. We literally do this every week. This is where we get all of our ad ideas from. It's literally out there already for you. You gotta go find it. Now, next thing is you want to get clear on who you are writing to. So we're gonna take all that research and then we're gonna build a brief. Okay. So for example, who is my customer? Guys who are 25 years old who are into weight training. They hit the gym 6 to 7 times a week and are serious about putting on more muscle mass. They work full-time jobs and are too busy to meal prep. They've tried other meal prep companies, but they do not offer enough protein in their meals. Okay. So you can see right here, we've called out the person we're going after. We called out, what their status is and stuff. They work a full-time job. The problem they're struggling with on a daily basis, they're working in full-time jobs. They're too busy to be able to meal prep effectively. And then we called out other products that they've tried and failed at, which is other meal prep companies, and why they failed at, because they do not offer enough protein in their meals. So now that we know who our customer is, and also too how our product helps them, we can actually start writing hooks. Because our goal is to write a hook that appeals to this particular customer here. So next part is writing the hook. Now, the hook grabs the attention of our ideal customer. So the guy who's 25 years old, who's, yada, yada, all the way through that whole thing. And then it also has a what is it in for me? So an implied benefit. So if I watch, for example, this video, how to write Facebook ads copy or copywriting master, whatever I title it, it's there's an implied benefit. If I watch this video, I'm gonna learn how to become a better copywriter. Same thing here. Next thing, it drives curiosity. So I'm not just saying a statement, I'm actually saying something that makes you want to learn more. Here's how to become a Facebook ads master. You want to become a Facebook ads master. There's an implied benefit. It makes you curious to want to watch that video. But if I said something like 93% of guys have zero debt, okay? And that doesn't make me curious to want to learn anything more. Now, example of hooks. the first 3 seconds of a Facebook video ad, the text that goes on it, Facebook photo ads, so the text that goes on the Facebook photo, YouTube titles and thumbnails. Mr. Beast, literally, he said he will spend weeks just thinking about the title and thumbnail before he even films the video, because if people don't click on it, it's pointless to film the video. Subject lines for email, that's another hook. Here's one I sent out real quick. 80% of the power of an ad comes from the hook, and 80% of our time will be focused on writing the hook. And then guess what? 80% of our time of writing a compelling hook is on research. So there's your 80-80-80 rule for what to focus on of highest leverage. Now, how to craft a hook. First thing you want to do is determine market desire, then determine the market awareness, then determine the market sophistication. So our desire we're going to go after today is Facebook ad creatives that scale. That's the desire. That's what people want. Desire is just simply what people want. That's all it is. Awareness. This is something that I have videos for. I'll send you guys, but it's more of, all right, what awareness level? Are they aware of a solution? Or are they aware of a problem? Or they're unaware? So we went after solution aware. They know what they want, which is Facebook ad creatives at scale. That's it. Very simple. The sophistication, there's been a lot of other companies that offers Facebook ad creatives at scale. So we have to introduce a new mechanism, which is stage 3 market sophistication. So motion baiting creates Facebook ads at scale. There we go. That's our new mechanism. And if you want to know more about desire, sophistication, and market awareness, as you can see, it takes probably about another hour for us to discuss that in this video. So if you want to go watch these 3 videos, that's already live on the channel, that you can see desire, awareness, or desire, sophistication, and awareness. Now, here are 5 hooks to kind of help you guys out, just to give you like a little template. These are 5 hooks that we won with in 2023, some of our best performing hooks of 2023 from all of our clients. So take these 5, go apply them. Just take the context of it and just do a template of it right there. That's all you have to do. And keep in mind, we'll write 20 to 30 hooks for one ad concept before we choose one to run with. So I'll go write, if I show you these 5 real quick, you should go write 30 of each of these 5, and you can pick out your top ones right there for your product based off desire, sophistication, awareness, and the person that we are trying to appeal to. Now, the hook has one job, and that is to get your user to read the sub headline or to take them to the next level. So if it's a video, the hook is to get them to watch the first 3 seconds, to get them to watch the 4th and 5th second. All right. Then the sub headline has one job, and that's to get you to read this first sentence. And the first sentence has one job, and that's to read the second sentence. Applying this to Facebook video ads, the hook gets you to watch the first second. And then it leads into the sub headline, which can be just the second scene of the video. Then the second scene gets you to want to watch the third scene. And then the third scene gets you to want to watch the 4th scene. That's all it is in terms of like video ads. Every line should make me want to know more. That's the key thing when you're writing copy. Now, step number 3 is writing the rest of the ad. You got your hook, you did your research. Now let's actually write the rest of the ad. Every ad should be written one of 2 ways. One way has been responsible for over billions of dollars of sales. 92% of consumers also prefer to be talked to this way, and date back to over 30,000 years ago. Can you take a guess real quick? And before I even reveal what it is, you feel that sense of urgency to want to know more, of like, whoa, Nick, what is that? I really want to know. Well, that's called curiosity. And that's a great example of how each one leads you on to wanting to know more. And that's how all of your ads should be written. So storytelling is the best way to write ads. People love stories, right? And it doesn't feel like an ad, and it feels natural. So what you want to do is you want to start with your hook. So how can I write a story around this hook? Here's the hook. POV, you discovered emotion baiting, and now you can scale to $30,000 a day with Shopify. So now what you want to do, write your hook down, and then just, how can I write a story? That's all I want to do. Just write a story around that. It's very simple. So here's the story I wrote. I literally wrote this in 10 seconds as I was making this slideshow. So it's not perfect, but it gives a really good explanation of what we're trying to do. POV, you discovered emotion baiting, and now you can scale your Shopify store to $30,000 a day. I've tried so many methods for scaling my Shopify store, but emotion baiting has been the easiest for me. I truly thought I would have to give up after countless attempts of scaling my store with no success. Then after implementing emotion baiting, I hit $30,000 days within literally 45 days. I thought it was a scam at first, or just a new type of course gurus were pushing, but after implementing it, my mind has changed. I never felt more confident scaling my store. It If you want to know what emotion baiting is and how to use it, you can click the link below to watch a short 10-minute video, or you can continue to use outdated methods that no longer work anymore. So all I did was put myself in the shoes of a consumer and pretend, okay, I just discovered emotion baiting. It worked amazing for me. How can I speak with enthusiasm and tell that story of how it worked for me? Now, let's go a little bit deeper and actually how to write that so you can understand everything that went into there. So again, let's go back to our hook. POV, you discovered emotion baiting and now can scale to $30,000 a day with Shopify. So what you want to do is you want to put yourself into consumer shoes. Your goal is to imagine you are a consumer of your brand and you found your product and it has delivered all these amazing results for you. And now you're just super, super excited to tell everyone about it. You have enthusiasm, you're happy, you're excited to reveal it to the world. And again, as someone who just found this brand and it worked really well for you. So what type of story would you write? So POV, discovered emotion baiting and now can scale to $30,000 a day with Shopify. I've tried so many methods for scaling my Shopify store, but emotion baiting has been the easiest for me. So here I'm calling out something new, which is emotion baiting, and then calling out something they want, which is to scale the Shopify store. Now, they're curious on what emotion baiting is because they never heard of it before, which makes them want to know more of what this is. This drives that curiosity of every line makes you want to learn more. I call out the fact I've tried other methods. As for my research, other methods were failed at. So for that perspective right there is that, if a lot of people failed at different things to scale a Shopify store. So because of that, I wanted to kind of synthesize and emphasize like with them that, hey, I've also was there too. And then I reinforced desire of emotion baiting being easy. So like, hey, this is an easy way for me to scale. Now, I truly thought I would have to give up after countless attempts of scaling my store with no success. Then after implementing emotion baiting, I hit $30,000 days within literally 45 days. I thought it was a scam at first or some new type of course gurus were pushing, but after implementing it, my mind has changed. So here I'm showing relatability. I truly thought I'd have to give up after countless attempts because I know a lot of people in this particular niche that are just like, they literally feel at that stage right now where they want to give up. So here I'm just calling that out. Then I'm reinforcing desire by showcasing a desire being hit within a time period right there. Then all I'm doing is calling on an objection that they have, which is I thought it was a scam at first or just a new type of course gurus were pushing, but after implementing it, my mind has changed. There's an objection to it. That's all it is. Next, I never felt more confident scaling my store. If you want to know more what emotion baiting is and how to use it, you can click the link below to watch a short 10-minute video, or you can continue to use outdated methods that no longer work anymore. I'm reinforcing desire by calling out an emotion around the desire they have, which is feeling confidence. Then I'm leveraging curiosity and then giving them an award. If you want to know more about what emotion baiting is and how to use it, curiosity, you can simply get the reward here. That's all it is. And then I'm using urgency to get people to click, or you can continue to use outdated methods that no longer work anymore. Just kind of urges them a little bit more to push them forward. Now, 4 key things. We'll talk about some of those things right there. The objection handling, reinforcing desires and stuff like that. Again, arouse curiosity and offer an award. If you can master anything from this video, it's this right here, which is simply where you withhold just a little bit of information and paint the picture of what people want and tell them they can get it by simply using this new mechanism, new tool, something like that. And that's been really powerful for us. Introducing something new. People love new. They love that novelty. And that's worked really well for us. Next thing is create urgency. I find a lot of people do stuff like next 24 hours, 50% off. I hate that because it's just everyone sees right through it. Here's a really good way though. Get your legs hair free before spring with our at-home laser hair removal. So right now, the time I'm filming this video, spring is coming up. So people want to get it hair free and stuff like that. Bathing suit season, all that's coming up. So we're leveraging some real-time urgency right here to get people want to purchase. Next is handling objections. So call out any objections they may have, which is all courses are scams. Here I just said, I thought courses were all scams, but this is not a course. It's a plug and play system you install into your business that you can easily be followed to scale your store. Now, last thing is that a lot of people think that you're just going to sit down and write a really big piece of copy. That's actually false. There's 4 stages of writing a piece of copy, or like a video script in this particular case for a Facebook ad. So it's rough draft, strategy, more descriptive words, and then cut the fat and make it flow. So rough draft, you're just throwing ideas on the plate. You're just getting words on the paper. Like there is no wrong with rough draft. It's just whatever ideas you have in your head, you're dropping it down. It does not, like, it can be the worst thing ever. Like I want it to be the worst thing ever because that's what we mold it from there. Then we rewrite it. And all those things we've talked about, like reinforcing desire, objection handling, urgency, and stuff like that, we start to go ahead and we start to add those in the second rewrite. So you're going to write it once, just rough draft, then you're going to rewrite it again, where you're going to start calling out more of those sales mechanisms and stuff that you can toss it in to the copy itself. Then lastly, rewrite. Again, you're going to rewrite this again for a third time. We're going to add more descriptive verbs. So I've tried other popular methods like surfing, which is, if you don't know, surfing comes back from Tim Bird back in like 2020 of surfing like budgets and stuff like that. But emotion dating has cut down my time inside the ad account by 90%. So I went from just like emotion baiting has been easy for me. Well, what is easy about it? That's the big thing. Then lastly, you want to cut the fat and make it flow. What do I mean by this? Is that cut the fat is just removing things that are boring from it and just overly like, this is just too much. And then make it flow means it needs to sound like a regular conversation between two people. You should read this script out loud before you like sign off and approve it. And the age-old questions, how long does an ad need to be? Well, this is going to depend on the product, of how much selling you have to do. It's also going to depend on what level of market awareness. Aware, it can be extremely short. Unaware, it has to be very long relatively. And the angle itself you're going after. So I always focus on quality over quantity. I'd rather a short ad of very high quality than a long ad that's just boring. And lastly, that's pretty much it. That's what we follow. From here, we'll send this off to a content creator or our editing team, get all that polished up. Then what we'll do is we'll upload that to the ads manager. And yeah, that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like and drop any comments below around this, because I know I discussed a lot today. Hopefully this was valuable for you guys. Subscribe for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you want me to run your ads or mentor you, click the links below. My name is Nick Theriot. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace out.